Chaos.
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 Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos TV.
Motherfucker.
You joined in 2012. What were you doing before that, and how did you land this right here? How did you get into this?
Well, like I said, we're all from Oklahoma, and we're all from the same local music scene.
Okay.
And like I said, these guys are like 4 years younger than I am, so I got a little head start in the scene, you know, being in a few bands here and there. Okay. And there's a guy named Tony Proctor who's like one of the main, like, he was the dude to just kind of pump a new round of life into the Oklahoma music scene.
Okay.
And I had done a bunch of shows with him and some previous other bands, and one of my bands broke up, and it was like bad deal over some winches, by the way, which if you're in a band, no winches. No.
Bros before hoes. Duh.
Yeah, especially in a band.
Yeah, always.
But that thing happened, you know, whatever, we lost the band, and I wouldn't say like a pretty low point in my life, because I was only like 21 or 22.
Yeah.
But I had lost this band that I've been working on for like years over
like your baby.
Some stupid winch, you know. So I sold my gear. F this, I'm done with all that. I was like planning on like, I'm just gonna be a normal guy. I'm just gonna go to school, do whatever normal people do, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I got a phone call from my guitar player, Zane, who had got my number through that guy, Tony, who said I didn't have a band or whatever. And then I went down and jammed with them, and I was 21 at the time. They were like 17, and Rado was 15-ish. So and mind you, like I'm 21, and I'm like drinking fever 21, you know,
right?
Like come down there and play in this band, and they were great. These dudes are freakishly talented kids at the time. And I kind of sat there and was like, man, this is fun and all, but you guys are fucking kids, man. Like, where are we gonna go play?
Literal.
Like, what venues can we play? Like, I'm the only, and I'm just now 21 to where I can start getting into these places. And now I gotta join this band that's like a bunch of damn children that are freakishly awesome. So I said no. I was like, no, I'm cool.
Really?
Like 2 years go by, I didn't have a band. Like I had quit being in that band for like a few months, sold my gear. He called me. We went and jammed, had some fun, you know. Sorry, no can do. And then 2 years later, I bought tickets to it was a Slipknot tour. It was like Slipknot and Slayer or whatever, and they came to our Zoo Amphitheater. And I'd walked into that concert, and my phone rang. And it was Zane again. He was like, dude, we just lost this drummer we had. We're about to sign our deal. We got all this cool stuff coming up, blah, blah, blah. And I was kind of like, man, I'm at a concert right now. And he's like, well, could you leave and come down here, you know? Because if not, I'm going to have to call someone else and blah, blah, blah.
Really?
And I'd already passed it up once. And then I remember going to a Stain concert like 2 years after that, and they were opening up for Stain.
Yeah,
I was so pissed at myself.
Right?
I was like, motherfucker, I could be up here right now in front of all these thousands of... Nope. I said no. And so he called me again, and I was like, yeah. I turned around and left that concert.
That was that?
Yeah, I left Slipknot and I drove 30 miles to my dad's house to pick up my drums, and then drove 80 miles to Zane's house, because they live way far away from me.
Yeah.
So, and then went down there and played and realized all the crap they had lined up and ready to do, and I was not about to fucking let that pass me up again. So
that's rad, dude.
I grabbed onto that ride, and
so
here we are.
It all worked out the way it was supposed to. That's really cool.
I mean, it's just been so cool, the stuff we've gotten to do in just the 2 years that I've been in the band, you know. I mean, they did things, you know, they played with BLS once before. They'd went out of state to do some recording here and there, and they'd made a name for themselves around the scene.
Oh yeah.
And I got the ring-a-ding, and
gotta say it.
Yeah, like I said, I can't do jobs anymore. Like, I'd rather stay out here, make my $10 a day,
right? But be happy.
Be totally happy than like, oh well, I made all this like $500 this week, but $300 of it goes to like bills and rent and
the adult
responsibilities and wenches, you know.
Those damn wenches. All right, so what do you have coming up? What can we expect in the next few months, 2015? What's on your game plan or your agenda?
We had the Aftershock today.
Yep.
Tomorrow, us, Butcher Babies, and BLS play Santa Cruz.
Nice.
And then we have 13 days off while they go do some stuff. We have 13 days off here in lovely California, and we're staying with my guitar player's aunts. And we're going to chill in California for 13 days, and then we hook back up with Butcher Babies, and we start our 2-month tour with them.
Okay.
which rounds all the way back here to end that with Knotfest.
Nice.
Yeah,
so you guys are playing Knotfest. Good shit, dude. That's gonna be badass.
Like I said, like I never thought that would happen because I had walked out of a Slipknot concert to get this job, and then here I am, like playing the fucking festival carnival that my favorite band ever puts on, and there's only 2 of them this year in the entire world, and I'm on. You know, it's like that. And if that happened, and everything tanked, and we got dropped or whatever, I died.
At least you could say.
I'll be the happiest motherfucker ever.
Right.
I'll be that guy that lives the rest of his life just reminiscing about old days.
Yep.
Like, oh, if Coach would have put me in, I'd have taken state. You know, stuff like
There
that.
was just one time. That's so.
Yes, Dad, you told me.
I've heard it 50,000 times. That's so cool, dude.
2001.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, stuff like that. Like all these little things keep happening. It's like, holy shit, I'm playing with Slipknot. You know, and mind you, me being the drummer and Joey's not there. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But holy shit, I'm playing this thing. You know,
Dude,
Slipknot. Like,
still,
fuck.
it's awesome.
You know, like we got to do this Aftershock thing, and there's so many fucking people out here. It is retarded.
It's definitely, compared to last year, I've been sitting here and the line of people has not stopped since 10 o'clock, and it's like, what, 2? And it's been nonstop. I'm going to guess we're looking at probably 15,000 people today.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel pressure?
It did at first because, like I said, we were late getting here, and this was such a big show for us. And we had rear-ended somebody on their way here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we rear-ended a guy in Albuquerque. But he had no insurance, so it was his fault.
cool.
He got a ticket and we were out, which is awesome. That worked out for us.
Good.
But we rear-ended that guy in Albuquerque. We broke. Sorry, I'm watching Corey. We broke down in Flagstaff, I think it was. Let's see, what else was there? We almost killed 2 bikers right after we rear-ended the guy.
See what these guys do just to do Aftershock?
It's like I mean, when you're traveling, like it's hard to avoid certain traffic
Yes.
clogs in certain areas, and we happened to be rolling through Albuquerque at like 7 in the morning.
Yep.
And what was sucky is, like, I was sitting in the front seat, and we have this Jack Skellington bobblehead that I brought, right? And he's bobbling away. And I was gonna take a picture of him and Facebook it like a retard. And I'm not driving though, so whatever. I'm passenger
so
seat.
it's cool.
So I take this picture, and I upload it. I set my phone down, like I'm gonna go back here and pee. And no sooner did I get like halfway out of my chair and stood up to duck into the box, brake slam, and I look back, and we're heading right for this car. So I kind of just like, I hugged my seat because I'm afraid we're gonna hit, and I'm gonna go right up against the dash and shit. So I like hug this seat. Bow, we smack into that fucking dude. Follow him to the side of the road, and we call the cops and wait there for like an hour as like 6 cops drive by. And I was about to jump out in front of one of these cops. Like, if you fuckers don't pull over here. But apparently there was like 7 wrecks ahead of us that were like way worse. So
it's the day of wrecks.
Yeah, we showed up. He got a ticket. We were on our way. Boom.
Yeah.
We got here.
Well, I'm glad you guys made it safe and sound. Few accidents along the way, but you are here. Anti-Mortem.
Show must go on.
Yes. So give everybody, where's the best place to find you? Websites, pages, and
Go to our Facebook, which has the links to the Nuclear Blast store online for all their various websites they have. You can go to FYE. Most of your local record stores will have it. You can order it online at Best Buy, I know, and they'll ship it in store. Like I said, you can go to nuclearblastusa.com, Anti-Mortem USA. All these things are all connected. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's all connected. We're all connected.
we're all connected.
It's not hard to find anyone anywhere for anything.
Nope. And these guys are awesome. So find them, get their stuff, rock their music, tell everybody that you know, and get them to come to a town near you.
Balls back.
Yes.
Hey, this is Chuck Billy from Testament, and I'm blowing it up.
Blowing it up.
Blowing up.
On Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos. Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos.
Capital Chaos TV.
Motherfucker. Go fuck your mother.